Welcome back to Mitch Ping's Mind with the third instalment with Georgia SIMECEK, my favourite.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
For the third time. Now, the first two episodes we've spoken a lot about nutrition and we've tried to simplify everything for you guys. So this will probably be the third part of just trying to finish simplifying all of like the foods and the proteins, the carbs, the fats, like what's good, what's bad. So to start off, like just a recap of the last two episodes, we spoke about what is healthy. Healthy is a spectrum. It's a made-up word from media, right? So the healthiest thing that you could do for yourself is eat all organic fruits and veggies and meats and things that you've gotten from your own garden. Like if you had your own farm, that is like healthy. That is the healthiest way you could live, right? What would you think, Georgia?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All organic.
All organic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less processed off the lands. So obviously that's not reasonable. So it's a spectrum. We want to hit about a 80-20, 90-10, a ratio of that, of 3 serves a day of good protein. Make sure you're hitting your fiber and getting your vegetables in. So that's the main thing. So as long as you're getting good protein sources like 3 times a day, eating your vegetables, and then you kind of fill in the rest on your own. Like it doesn't really matter. You can go high carb, high fat, low, like as long as your total calories for the day are in a good, like they're for your goal.
Yep.
So if you want to lose weight, you're eating under your calories. If you want to put on weight, you're eating more calories. Okay, so we have been getting a lot of questions on what's a good food, what's a bad food, can I eat this, can I eat that? And we spoke a little bit about like good and bad foods in the last episode about quantity. So not quality, what was it? More quantity, like how much quantity
So not
of dairy.
that there is really good or bad foods,
Yeah.
but there is a bad quantity
Yeah.
of foods.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So I know for me, the example I used last episode for me was dairy. If I drink a glass of milk, my nasal passages will kind of swell up and I won't be able to breathe as properly. So if I was going to have a glass of milk before I went for a run, which I never do, I don't run. If I was going to drink a glass of milk before I do a workout, I wouldn't be able to breathe properly. I might not be able to recover, brace properly, and you might not have the best workout. So I would save that glass of milk once a week for a rest day or the weekend or when I go out. So
that's a bad food for you.
Yeah, definitely. So bad foods can be different things for everyone. Like I could eat 1 peanut, or I could eat 100 peanuts and be fine, just have a lot of fat. And then one person could eat 1 peanut and die.
Yeah.
So we all have different allergies. So listen to your body, follow the 80-20 or 90-10 rule of all organic, non-processed to, your chocolates and your sweets, whatever you want to eat. Would you like to add anything to that?
Yeah, I agree. Not necessarily
summary.
organic, but whole foods, nutrient-dense foods compared to not so nutrient-dense foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the questions we have been getting are, is full cream milk better than skim milk? What would you say?
It depends.
Oh, that's a good answer.
All of them are, it depends. So it's always going to depend on your goal. I think full cream milk is less processed. So I think it's actually better for your body than skim milk.
Yeah.
In saying that, if you're not dairy intolerant, if you're fine with dairy. But then it depends on your goals. So are you in a calorie deficit? Is eating full cream milk going to bump up your calories heaps more than skim milk? So then you'd be better off having skim milk in your coffee or something rather than getting 5 full cream milks, which can just send you over so much. So that's what I think.
Yeah, so both of them are dairy. Okay, so like I was saying, for me, one is not better than the other because they're both bad. They're both dairy and they're both going to make my nose swell up and I won't be able to breathe as well. So I could still have that stuff, but like I was saying before, I would time it so I wouldn't interfere with my training or my sleep. In terms of if if you had no dairy intolerance, then yeah, it's towards your goal. If you want to lose weight, skim milk is going to be less calories. If you're just enjoy full cream milk, then, and the full cream milk is less processed, so it's going to digest and get in your system a bit more. Just make sure it's more more of organic milk, or I don't know, like one of the better quality milks, because they are very, like, cows are just pumped full of hormones and not good. So no, neither of them are better. just drink almond milk.
I mean, if you are going to have full cream milk, just be careful with how much you're having if you are in a calorie deficit. But if you are looking for a low calorie option, I love almond milk rather than
you don't have any normal milk?
No, I never have normal milk. I just don't think I need it.
No.
And almond milk tastes just as good to me. But
yeah, I had like a oh my god moment, because I told a client, hey, instead of drinking milk in your coffee, like normal milk, have almond milk. And I was expecting her to come back and be like, most people's like, oh, it doesn't taste as good. She came back the opposite, and she was like, this tastes amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know why
it's good in coffees.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And she's already lost all this weight. All we did was remove, like, she was drinking, like, juice in the morning.
Yeah.
I was like, no juice. And she was putting, like, sugar and milk in her coffee. It's like, take the sugar out, almond milk.
Well, imagine if you're having 3 coffees a day, like large coffees, and you're having full cream milk. That can be like 600 calories there.
Oh my
So if you take that out every day, average that over a week. What's 7 times 600?
That's
a crazy amount of calories. So you can cut down your intake by 4,200 calories a
Holy
week.
Jesus Christ.
So of course you're going to lose
It's like
weight.
a whole day's, that's 2 days worth of eating.
Yeah, definitely. So
my
I've had
Lord.
clients the same, and they've just cut down to like long blacks or like almond milk, and they've just saved so many calories.
Oh my God.
So that's why
be
it's much
careful.
better.
Those little things.
Yeah.
So next one, is a protein cookie better than a normal cookie?
Ooh. I'm going to say no for this one. I don't believe so at all. I think heaps of those protein bars, protein cookies have got so much crap in them.
They're fat cookies.
Like, you are better off just having a normal bloody cookie. And most of them don't even have that much more protein.
No, they don't.
Like those Lenny and Larry cookies.
Yeah.
So you got that massive cookie, you look on the back, you're like, oh yeah, it's fine, this is 200 calories. But there's 2 serves in that one cookie.
Yeah.
So many people don't know that. And they're eating 400 calories in a
400
protein
calories for a cookie.
Wouldn't you rather a normal cookie than a protein cookie that does not taste as good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the U Foods protein cookies they sell at the front here, it's 10 grams of fat per cookie.
That's ridiculous. Those are small cookies as well.
They're very small
Yeah.
cookies. 10 grams of fat in a cookie, and there's 10 grams of protein. There's a fat cookie, right? So, no, a protein cookie is not better than a normal cookie. The only reason a protein cookie would be better is if you're on the go, or if you just love that brand, or literally if it fits your macros.
Fits your calories, yeah.
Yeah, if it fits your calories, you really enjoy it. But don't open a protein cookie thinking, this is so good for me.
Yeah, like this is a good snack to have.
Yeah,
better than a normal cookie.
Yeah, if you want to have a snack, have a carrot, have a cucumber.
Yeah.
Don't have a 400 calorie cookie.
Save your calories and have a whole meal.
Exactly.
Like, I would rather that than a cookie.
Yeah. Same with protein bars, and like just protein bars in general are just not.
Well, the ingredients in them
Yeah.
got so much crap in them.
Yeah.
And things you can't even understand. If you can't understand what the
if you cannot
ingredients are,
pronounce
don't eat it.
Yeah. I like to use the rule of if you can't pronounce what's on the back, and if there's more than 3 ingredients on the back,
Yeah,
then
that's
it's
a good one.
probably don't have it.
Yeah.
So any like things like rice, oats, like water, you look on the back and it says rice. Oh, okay. Water. Okay. Oats. Oh, okay, that's what I'm eating. It's not full of sugar and sorbitol and zeol, lexon, 5-phosphate.
Yeah, that stuff is really bad for you. That makes me bloat so much.
Yeah. No bueno. Okay, this one's good for you. Is a Spud Light potato better than a normal potato?
Also, it depends. I love Spud Light potatoes. I think just for my goal at the moment, it's a lot better because Spud Light are just less carb potatoes. So I can have double the serving for the same amount of carbs. So lots of volume. I feel fuller for longer. I love them.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's probably one of those things where you look on the back that's probably not going to have 3 ingredients, is it?
I actually haven't looked at the back of them.
No?
That'd be interesting.
Because someone...
They can't be that bad. They're a little bit processed, but can't be that much worse for you.
Oh, no. Potatoes. I mean, if they keep you full... The thing I don't like with the low-calorie options is they don't keep you full. I find a lot of the time. Like, I'll have a protein bar. Like, those Quest protein bars are so delicious. But I'll eat one. I'm, like, thinking, oh, yeah, this is 300 calories. I'm going to get some protein. Cool. Don't have time to get a meal or whatever. And I'd be hungry straight after.
Yeah.
Because they're not filling... They're just filled with, like, nothing products. That's where they get their calories. Like, if you make a calorie out of nothing and you make a protein bar that's low calorie, those calories, you know, they make you feel full. It's not, you can't just use magic to make yourself feel full. So, if you like the Spud Light potatoes, they make you feel full. It's like gives you volume.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's probably better than the protein bar, like processed wise and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So
still got lots of potassium in it. It's got lots of fiber in it. It's got heaps of good ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should get some Spud Light potatoes.
Yeah, they're good for you.
I normally like the organic sweet potatoes from the farmers markets, but I'll try your. Because I am on lower calories now, so I might try and bump my volume up.
Unpopular opinion. Went to the farmers market last weekend.
Oh no! What did you?
Hated all of the veggies.
What do you mean you hated all of the veggies?
Terrible.
What do you mean?
I've been loving pumpkin, and I got like
what do you mean you
3 pumpkins from the farmers market, and I was like, oh my god, these are going to be so good. And I had it, and I just almost gagged. I couldn't even eat it.
What is wrong with you?
I know. I don't know. I thought it should be so much better. I can't stand them.
How did you cook? Did you cook it exactly the same?
Exactly the same. Put it in my air fryer, went nice and crispy. Tasted gross.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're... Okay, I'm going to delete that part of the podcast out. Because... So you would... Oh my god. Do you understand that the soil and things that your pumpkin is made in from Woolworths...
Yeah, definitely.
...is full of pesticides?
Yeah, and I know that's why the Woolworths taste better.
Yeah.
But I just can't eat the farmers market ones.
That is very unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I know.
And what other vegetables did you get?
Got pumpkin, tomatoes, cucumber.
How are the tomatoes?
Yeah, they just tasted the same really. Couldn't taste any difference.
Okay.
Cucumber was very odd.
Right.
Didn't really like them either.
They're like coming out of season, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
They were like
They're small.
the size of my thumb.
Yeah.
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 And then capsicum was good. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So it was just the pumpkin.
Pumpkin and tomatoes were a bit weird, and cucumber was a bit weird.
Just said the tomatoes tasted the same.
Pretty much, but still not up to my scratch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you need to get the Najobi beef mince? Is what you need to get. So did you go to Wayville Showgrounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you walk inside, did you go inside?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got Jack was getting like a pie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a sausage roll from that same place, like the gluten-free place.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't even think so.
Oh, but they had like gluten-free brownies, and I got a sausage roll there once.
Yeah, everything looks so good.
Oh my god. I was with my dad, and you know when you're with your parents and they're like, oh, do you want one of this? You know it's going to be free?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, sure. I've been good all week. I'll have a gluten-free brownie. But I wasn't eating that gluten-free brownie thinking, oh, this is like so much better for me than a normal brownie.
It's gluten-free.
Like, no, it's still a brownie. It's still got a lot of calories in it.
A lot of the time, gluten-free is more calories than non-gluten-free.
Yeah.
So that's something to be aware of.
Yeah. You need to get potatoes from the farmers markets. The sweet potatoes. They're like purple.
Yeah, I was going to, but...
It's so cheap too.
Yeah.
Is it cheap?
Sweet potatoes is another thing because it is so carb dense and I can't afford all those carbs, so I wouldn't be able to eat much of it.
Yeah. One potato.
Yeah. Not even.
Really?
No, I'd be able to eat like 100 grams if I wanted to eat other things during the day.
Oh no. Yeah. Anyway, so is a Spud Light potato better than a normal potato? It depends on your goals. Okay.
Depends what you like as well.
Yeah. So if you want to, like, my calories are fine right now, so I could eat normal potato.
You wouldn't need to eat Spud Light.
No, I don't need to eat Spud Light.
Especially for someone who's trying to put on muscle, put on weight. You wouldn't eat Spud Light and make yourself so full and have so much volume for the same amount of carbs as a normal potato, where you could have less.
Yeah. So don't overthink it. If you like Spud Light and you're tracking the calories from it, it's going to be fine. Same with like the other stuff, so full cream milk and skim milk. If you feel fine from it, like just track the calories and you'll be right. Yeah. Okay, this is another good one.
Ooh,
is a sugar-free Coke better than a normal Coke? I mean, I think we all know the answer. Like, this is a definite answer. Do you think?
Yes, but it's still...
no calories versus a normal Coke.
Yeah, I feel like it's still a very hot topic.
Really?
Because there's so many...
Coming from you, hot topic.
Well, I think, 100% sugar-free Coke's better for you.
Okay, we finally agreed. It's only taking 3 hours of podcast content. We have agreed on something.
Yeah, so definitely 0 calories versus 200 calories in a glass. Yeah. You'd be stupid not to take the sugar-free Coke.
Yeah.
But in saying that, all the shit that's in it.
Yeah. But all this shit, would you say
there's been so many studies. There's actually nothing that's in for weight gain and all of that. There's nothing, all of those ingredients don't impact any weight gain, even though there is all those shit things in it. So
they're starting to do studies with like your gut bacteria and things that artificial sweeteners do, but it's still very inconclusive.
Yeah.
Like
so I think for me, if I have a sugar-free Coke, that's going to stop me from eating something sweet. So if I'm craving something, I'll just have a glass of Coke, or if I'm like really hungry and I need to fill myself up, I'll have a glass of sugar-free Coke, and that's just going to stop me from eating all these extra calories. So
that was honestly like the first time I started dieting and I didn't have any help. Like I was just using Google. A Diet Coke and those like sugar-free monsters, which I do not recommend. They like saved my life. It was like a can of lemonade. Yeah. Like for like 9 calories. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing.
But once you get hooked to it, it's so hard to get off. Like I will have a glass of Coke every day and I wish I didn't.
Oh no.
Yeah. I've had a bit of a break from it, but it just makes such a difference to me. Yeah. Yeah.
So in a scenario where a normal Coke would be better than a sugar-free Coke, like if I'm going out to eat and it's like I've been good for 90% of my week and I'm like, okay, I can afford myself some more calories or a cheat meal. I know you don't like to use that. A free meal, right? Yeah. Where I'm not tracking. Yeah, if I'm going out to eat with my family, hey, I'm craving a Coke. I don't care if it's sugar-free or if it's a normal Coke because I just want to enjoy the Coke.
I still think don't drink your calories.
Yeah? Even if it's like a free meal.
You've got a free meal, spend it on something else. That's 200 calories you're just intaking through liquid. Yeah. Sugar-free Coke doesn't even taste that different.
Oh, you can taste it.
Right? Just have a 0 calorie drink and then have more food.
I mean, I say this, but I honestly can't remember the last time I actually had a sip of Coke.
Especially for people who are eating whatever they want. Yeah. They're not trying to lose weight. They're just going out and eating. Having Cokes, like they might have 2-3 glasses of Coke with dinner or something. Take that away and you'd save so many calories. Same with what we talked about with the coffees.
Oh, yeah. But if you've been good for 90% of your week and you crave the normal Coke...
But if you've been good for 90% of your week and you're having this free meal... Yeah. You can undo all the work you did Monday to Saturday.
Yeah, if you drink a whole 2 litres of it...
But you're probably having a high calorie dense meal. You're probably having burger, chips, and you're having a Coke on the side. Don't drink your calories.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Okay, I will cut you some leeway if you can't tell I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between sugar free and the normal Coke. In that scenario, just go sugar free. Probably.
Yeah. I mean, if you are working hard to lose weight and you're having that free meal and you're going out and you really want a Coke, maybe just adjust what you're eating. Maybe don't have dessert and have the Coke or something.
Oh God, because, no. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you'd rather have the dessert than the Coke because it's so easy to undo all the work you did. Why would you want to waste that on one meal? Yeah. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. Just eating good Monday to Friday and even Sunday, or even Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They just throw it out the window and don't care what they eat.
Did you put something on your Instagram story the other day that was like you shared it? Or that wasn't the weekend thing. That was something different, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Some food thing. Anyway.
Everything adds up.
Yeah. Sugar. And the thing with sugar-free Coke, even though you have it every day, like, why do you think that? Like, you said that, like, oh, I've gotten in a bad habit, I have it every day. Like, if it really is no calories, why does that matter, do you think?
I'd just rather not have all those artificial sweeteners and flavours and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're kind of tricking your body into thinking you're having something sweet, so that when maybe you do have something sweet that actually has calories, you're like, oh, sweet things don't have calories in them. I'm going to eat more of this. Do you think?
I wouldn't have that mentality,
No?
But
it's subconscious. Like, every time you have a sip of Coke, zero, that's no calories, you can be like, oh, this has no calories in it. I'm not doing anything wrong. And then you go have something that's really sweet, and you're like, oh, I'm not doing anything wrong, because you've been the whole week. Have you experienced that?
No, never.
Are you fine?
Because then you could make the argument that you can have normal Coke and think there's no calories in it.
Yeah, but when you have normal Coke, you're very conscious of the calories.
Yeah, I'm
that
conscious
you're
enough
drinking.
to know that something sweet like chocolate is going to have so many calories in it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Imagine if there was a sugar-free chocolate.
There is.
Like 0-calorie chocolate.
Oh, my God. God help me.
Yeah. Both of our guts would be...
It wouldn't be any good, let's be
very
real.
prime experiments for artificial sweeteners. Okay, next one. Is gluten-free bread better than normal bread? This is gluten-free bread?
Yeah.
Normal bread.
Mitch is very gluten-free and I'm very... Doesn't matter. What's your... You go
Okay,
first.
so I don't give a shit if you can't... Well, I kind of give it a little shit if you don't respond well to gluten. Like, if you go off gluten, you can't tell the difference, like, okay, just stay off gluten. Like, that's my preferred. But if you're go off gluten and you feel a lot better, then definitely don't have gluten. The thing with gluten is, and there's all these, like, I went down a rabbit hole one day and I was watching all these videos on how gluten's made and how, like, ever since gluten was introduced, we've become diseased, and, like, all these diseases that are coming up, and, like, learning disabilities and autism and whatever coming up since having gluten. And it's not from the wheat specifically, it's from, I can't remember what it's called, but it's some pesticide that's used to, like, farm the wheat. So if you have a field of wheat and, you know, you're running a business, you want to, you know, make sure there's no bugs on it or whatever, so you put the pesticide on it, and that pesticide we end up eating. So a lot of these experts will think that it's not the actual wheat that's causing the problem, it's the pesticide that's being put on the wheat that we're eating that's causing the problems.
Has there been any studies showing
Not that
wheat versus
Not that I can
pesticides?
cite.
Yeah.
Not that I can cite off the top of my head.
Yeah.
There probably is, though.
Yeah.
There's a really cool
That's something to look into.
TED Talk. Because if there's a TED Talk on it, then it's obviously true, right?
Yeah, okay.
But and a anecdotal study, right? I have a new client come in like a few months ago, and she was getting like arthritis and pain and all this stuff, and I was like, hey, go off gluten and see what happens. So she didn't have gluten for like 4 days. Like, she used to have Wheat Bix all the time, and I was like, have gluten-free Wheat Bix.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I'd rather eat dry cardboard because that would taste a lot better than gluten-free Wheat Bix.
Yeah.
So she stopped eating Wheat Bix altogether and all her other gluten, and she just got rid of her pain and her arthritis, and her wrist was so much better
Yeah. There you
from
go.
getting rid of gluten.
Yeah.
And it could, like, playing devil's advocate, it could be a lot of other things. She stopped drinking as much. She was drinking more water, and
Yeah, just being more overall healthy.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it's hard to tell in that scenario. But Paul Check, a very smart guy, he gets all his clients to stay away from gluten because the gluten molecule represents the same sort of structure as in between your joints, so your body can get confused on which molecule to break down. So if you eat in the gluten, your body will attack your joint instead of the gluten molecule because your body gets confused. So that's another thing that I'll need to. I'll try and link this in the show notes and give you guys more info to persuade you for my opinion of gluten-free. But Georgia, take it away. Why does gluten not matter?
I think it does if you're gluten intolerant.
Okay,
definitely. If you feel fine with gluten or without gluten, I don't think it's necessary to have gluten-free bread. Just depends on calories as well. Like some bread, I bought some gluten-free bread the other day and it had so many more carbs in it and so many more calories.
Which one? The Country Life?
Oh, I can't remember.
Laura and I are like Country Life bandwagoners.
Yeah,
like,
I can't remember.
We're team Country Life.
And I tried eating that for a bit because, Mitch and Laura always have it. And I was like, okay, I'll just give it a shot. But just felt no different. And it was just annoying. I was intaking too many calories
Didn't
anyway.
taste as good?
So, no, it doesn't taste as good either. So I swapped back to normal bread. And honestly, I could not tell a difference. So in that scenario, I think it's fine. Just eat normal bread if you're not intolerant. And save your calories.
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be some bread that's less calories. But, yeah, a lot of, like, pizza bases as well. Gluten-free pizza bases. You might go out to have a pizza. Oh, I'll be healthy, I'll have a gluten-free pizza base, but they're always so many more calories than a normal pizza base. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So that's something you've got to be careful of as well. So if you're not gluten-free, don't have gluten-free.
Yeah. Okay, that's like a nice segue into going out and being misled by marketing and packaging and things.
Yeah, it's massive.
Because what you said there, like, you go out for pizza and they'll say, gluten-free pizza. But, I'm going to be healthy.
Yeah.
And have the gluten-free pizza compared to the normal pizza. Well, you're actually, if you want to lose weight and you do fine on gluten, then you're just digging yourself a bigger hole because the gluten's going to have more calories in it.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and things like, the make sure there's 3 ingredients on the back when you're doing your shopping. And just because there is a picture of fruit or vegetables, or on the front it has a 5-star health rating, or
it says healthy, or it says Whole Foods, or something.
Healthy is a made-up word, guys. Do not be sucked in to doing a healthy breakfast thing, or I don't know. You might go out to eat and there'll be like healthy option or healthy this. It's like, no, it's a made-up word.
Yeah. Or at the shops, like even muesli bars or something, might say it has like
protein.
5 serves of fruit or veggies in it.
Yeah.
But then you look at the back and you've just got high fat, high carbs, all this other bullshit in it. Just calorie dense foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's so easy for people to get persuaded by like marketing. Oh, that looks really good, and that says healthy, that says fruit, that says high protein. Oh, Georgia said to have protein, I'm going to get that. So always make sure you look on the back of the label or the back of the product and look at the label, see the ingredients, see the protein, carbs, fats breakdown.
Even at Woolies the other day, I saw this high protein pack. So there was like crackers in it, cheese in it, a little bit of veggies, and some ham.
Yeah.
And it was advertised as a high protein pack, like something really convenient. So if someone saw that, it was in the fruit and veg section as well. So if someone saw that, they'd be like, oh, awesome, like I'll pick that up. Had like 12 grams of protein in it.
Yeah, wow.
So things like that,
Jesus.
They just put it on the package and everyone just falls for it.
Yeah. And if you're, like, the way I look at it, if I have a meal or something and it's 30 grams of protein, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, I don't have to eat, like, 20 times a day, 20 of those meals a day. So if I had that protein pack snack and it's, 12 grams of protein?
Yeah, and then you've got your fat and your carbs in it.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I have to eat 250 grams of protein a day. So that's 25 protein packs. Yeah. And if you add all the other fats and carbs up,
and you'll go over your
ridiculous
carbs and
amount.
fats. Yeah, it's not a good ratio.
Yeah. So I think use the resources from last podcast for the calorie tracking, and use MyFitnessPal. Did we say MyFitnessPal last time? We probably did. Use MyFitnessPal and just track each meal, and then go look at your total and be like, oh my God, I've had 50 grams of protein today, 200 carb and 50 fat. And you're like, okay, those ratios are not matching up.
Yeah, no.
So just back to the beginning, full circle. Protein, number 1. Veggies, fiber. Number 2, and then total calories. Okay, so that's kind of at the top. Total calories, protein, veg, and then have all your other snacks and artificial things and supplements and protein this, healthy that. Like if you like the cereal that says healthy protein plus, like don't be delusional and think it's got a lot of protein in it, but just be like, oh, it tastes better.
Yeah.
I like it.
And if it fits your macros, have it.
If it fits your macros.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I think we summed up the good and bad foods, yeah?
Yeah.
Any other things you can think of?
Just, it all comes back down to it depends. I'm sure everyone will think of, oh, is this better than that? But just think it depends. What are your goals? Do you want to just eat whole foods? Are you just trying to be healthy? Are you just trying
what's your
to
goal?
Live a healthier lifestyle? Then go for the less processed food, but sometimes that might be higher in calories.
Yeah.
If you're trying to lose weight, just look at what has less calories, what you can eat, what fits into your intake. If you're trying to put on weight, have that full cream milk rather than the skim milk.
Or no milk at all, because your hormones will get out of whack from the full cream milk.
Depends. All depends.
Don't have too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so are there good and bad meal timing options? Now, we spoke about this last episode, so we'll kind of go over it quickly. But are there good and bad meal timing?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the be-all and end-all meal timing.
No, it's not.
It's just a little... For probably all of you listening to this, meal timing is not going to matter at all. So I don't think it's something we should talk about heaps. I think, like we said, it can help your performance.
Yeah.
Say if you're timing your carbs around your workout, can help a little bit with recovery, digestion, what we were talking about before.
Yep.
So say you're smashing a workout, you're doing a HIIT style workout, your stress is through the roof, you're in your sympathetic mode, which just means your body's stressed, everything's raised, You're not gonna, if you go and eat a meal, you're not gonna digest it as well as you could when you're in your parasympathetic, when you're a bit more calmed down. So things like that I do think are important, but overall, calories are king.
Yeah. So we had a conversation with the lovely personal trainer Ken before, and it was all about he gets his clients to eat straight after they work out, and we're trying to say, it's
throw him under the bus.
He's not going to listen to this. I don't care. I would say this to his face.
Yeah.
Anyway, he gets his clients to eat straight after, which is fine. Like, everyone has different opinions. No one's wrong. No one's 100% right. And it's just going to be that after a workout, like Georgia was saying, that bear is chasing you. You're stressed. Your body's stressed. Your mind might be really clear and be like, I feel really good. I just finished a workout. But your body thinks it's been exerting itself, been lifting a lot of weights, been running, jumping, whatever you've been doing. So all the stress hormones are circulating around in your blood. All of the blood is in your extremities, and it's not going to be in your digestive system. So when you eat, there's no blood in your digestive system to digest that food. It's going to go straight through you. It's not going to be absorbed properly. So the big thing here, like with all the full cream milk, skim milk, protein cookie, normal cookie, how do you feel when you eat straight after your workout? Do you feel bloated? Do you feel, do you shit yourself? Do you actually enjoy your food? Do you feel, ask all those questions and just see, and even just wait an hour after you work out and then eat and see if you feel any different.
Well, it all depends on the person as well, which is another thing. So some people might be fine eating, a little bit after their workout.
Yeah.
But that's when it's good to kind of time your meals. Like having a bit higher GI carbs I like to have after my workout.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's going to digest quicker. So it's not going to be a slow digesting
Get into the
carb.
bloodstream and lower the glucose levels in the blood.
Yeah. So if you still are under stress and you're having sweet potato or something, low GI, can just be so slow digesting, and it just doesn't sit well with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it depends how quick I'm eating after my workout.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I like to have high GI carbs, just get them in, digest them quick. Just, yeah.
Yeah, you do like to eat quick.
Yeah, I do.
Have you been getting better chewing your food?
No.
No? Yeah, so good and bad meal timing. I mean, the best time to eat, like I was trying to tell Ken before, is when you're going to be most calm. So especially with carbs, when you're in the most relaxed state, try and have your carbs then. So your most relaxed state, like just think intuitively, do I have work today? Do I have a big meeting that my boss is going to yell at me at? I'm probably not going to want to eat carbs before, or just a big meal before getting yelled at, because it's that same thing. Your body doesn't care if you're lifting weights or if you think your boss is about to yell at you. You're still going to create that sympathetic nervous system, that fight or flight.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest thing with losing weight, trying to recover. You need to recover, because that's how you burn fat. You burn fat when you
definitely.
recover.
Yeah.
So if you're not recovering,
You're not going to get results if you don't
you're not
recover.
going to get results.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about meal frequency? Good and bad meal frequency. So 1 meal a day compared to 6 meals a day.
Whatever suits you, whatever suits your schedule. Obviously, 1 meal a day is going to be extremely hard hitting. If you're hitting like 18 calories a day and you're having that in 1 meal, that's just not going to be good for you.
You probably want to chew your food there if you're having 2,000
You're going to feel pretty
meal.
average.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think it matters. If it's 3 meals a day, if it's 6 meals a day, whatever suits you, whatever's going to get your calories in, whatever fits your day, really.
Okay, so what about if you want to put on muscle? Does
We're
it
diving
matter?
deep into the rabbit hole here. We don't
Oh, you don't have to say the big word. It's just like there's a system in your body that builds muscle, and it needs to be replenished with protein every few hours, right? So if you want to put on muscle, the more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn. So if you're having protein spread out throughout your day, you're going to stimulate that protein rebuilding process in your body.
Yeah.
So over time, you're going to build more muscle, build up your metabolism, so you're constantly burning fat.
Yeah.
But it's one of those it depends thing. If you can't fit in 3 times a day of protein and you want to lose weight, just have 1 meal a day, but make sure you hit like a good amount of protein.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Be very hard to eat the right amount of calories in 1 meal.
Yeah. I mean, that's
the only
intermittent fasting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much everything. I do want to touch on your values and setting goals, because at the end of the day, if you don't place a high value on losing weight and being healthy, that made up word healthy, you're not going to achieve it.
Definitely.
So if, like we were saying, with all this stuff, like Georgia and I are a bit of an exception to a lot of these rules where, like for me, I'd rather just not have any sugar-free Coke.
Yeah.
And you want to like take it out because and if someone's losing weight, if they're 30 kilos overweight, your value of health probably isn't high enough to be like, oh, I can live without having sugar-free Coke. So like that's, if they placed a high value on being healthy and looking after their body, they wouldn't be 30 kilos overweight in the first place.
Yeah. Some people's healthy is a different idea.
Yeah. So don't go to extreme ranges. So if I want to be 100 millionaire, I'm not going to be like, okay, I'm going to make $10 million this year. That's ridiculous. I don't even make $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
So you want to make $100,000 a goal, and then in the future, if I've done that 5 years in a row, okay, now I want to make 200,000, 500,000, and build up. So if you're overweight, you don't have any of these habits of hitting your calories, hitting your protein, hitting your vegetables, don't have the expectation and live in the fantasy land that next week you're going to be living this healthy lifestyle of doing all these things, okay? We're giving you the information all in one go, but spread it out.
Yeah. If you're that overweight, you don't even worry about, you know,
Yeah.
your carbs,
Muscle
your fats.
protein synthesis.
Yeah, don't worry about your timing. Don't worry about that. Even, like, to you, is a protein cookie better than a normal cookie? You might not even care about
If
that.
it fits my calories,
That just might be
doesn't
way
matter.
out for you.
Yeah.
So just do what you can, step by step. Make it a slow process. Just cut out things you want to cut out, bit by bit.
Yeah. And get a trainer.
Get a coach.
A good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the values. If you're not aligning your goals with your values, you're going to be all over the place and then you're going to yo-yo back and forth. So someone that eats McDonald's 3 times a day, they value eating McDonald's. If they set themselves a goal of, I want to lose 10 kilos, they might be able to have the discipline and the support to eat, to not eat McDonald's and to stick to like protein and vegetables for, you know, a few weeks. They'll lose a few kilos, but then one day they'll be driving past McDonald's and they'll smell it and like, oh, I'm getting some chicken nuggets. They're not going to have one nugget. They're going to have 100.
I'm going to binge.
And then they're going to put all the weight back on, and then you go into a negative feedback loop in your head thinking, oh, I'm pathetic, I'm useless, I'm never going to lose weight because I just happens again. Like you just binge.
Like, I can't do this.
Yeah, because you put too high of an expectation on yourself. You're living in a fantasy land of, nah, I eat McDonald's 3 times a day now, but I can stop that. No, you can't probably. Like, reduce it, track your calories, do something that align. So if
someone is eating McDonald's 3 times a day, where's a good place to start? What's the next step? And they want to lose weight.
Track the McDonald's that you eat. You can still, if you love McDonald's so much, you can still eat it and lose weight.
Definitely, yeah.
Just track it. And it's the quantity thing. So instead of having it 3 times a day, have it twice a day, once a day.
Yeah. Even if, like, tracking for some people is just going to be so far-fetched if you're overweight.
Yeah.
And you might not want to track straight away. You just don't understand it. Haven't even really tried to eat healthy first, so it's hard to understand what all these values of food are. Like, yeah, what Mitch is saying, just have McDonald's once a day. Just cut down.
Okay, yeah. You don't have to track it.
Yeah.
But just don't, because you clearly, like, eating McDonald's.
Still have those foods.
Yeah.
Don't completely restrict yourself.
Yeah.
But cut down, and then eventually you'll have no McDonald's.
Yeah. So instead of making your goal, I want to lose 10 kilos, make your goal, I'm only going to eat McDonald's once a day.
Yeah.
You will be so excited to eat McDonald's once a day, won't you?
And it'll probably taste better.
It definitely tastes better.
And then, you know, 3
You'll be
times
on the
a
right
week.
track because your goals and your values are in the right way.
Yeah.
Direction over speed. This is a long-term change.
Yeah. Definitely. I agree. Cutting everything out altogether is just never going to end well. You might lose the weight, but it's all going to come back on.
Short term.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. That hyped up after that little motivational value speech.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah. Good stuff. Nice. See you next time, guys. We just did a high five if you guys didn't realise and you're listening in the car. We made this one shorter for you guys so you can listen to the end. So hopefully you made it to the end. Let us know in the comments.
Do you want shorter than this?
Yeah, wow. Like 5-minute motivational things.
Yeah.
All right. Find me on Instagram, Mitch Ping.
Georgia SIMECEK.
We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Oh, yeah.